Hello viewers, I am Ambassador Dr. Julius Oyedemi, your most astounding CEO 2023 P1 Group. The best radio to listen to is no other than Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Thank you.
I signed the papers. Then you forget that deal you made with God, while busy finding yourself being young, being dumb, and in love.
NinjaPhoenix.com.
It's all too easy, and you're easily bored. Never once has it crossed
This is
your mind.
Worship Taught by Cedarwood. Wow.
And there's a third person walking behind us, a tap on the back and it's there to remind us life is a blink of an eye till you are no more. So I stand back and I watch us fall as we break everything.
Yeah. I'm here live at Worship Court by Cedarwood. As you can see, this our sports court is 90% ready. So let me show you something. Look at how beautiful this place is. Look at how beautiful inside is. This sports court is awesome. This sports court is massive.
Yeah, what are you still waiting for? We talk about the worship court, the golf court, the tennis court, the volleyball court. In this court, it's amazing. You can see the beautiful beautification going on in this place. I tell you, need not to wait. If you wait, if you snooze, you lose. At this time, come do that thing which we used to do. Like we used to give it to you, back to back.
Hello guys, as you can see, this our perimeter fencing. The painting is almost done. It's 90% completed. As you can see, look at how beautiful this place is. Why are you not here right now at Worship Court by Cedarwood? Call your clients, call your friends, call your family members, tell them the development going on here at Worship Court by Cedarwood. This is the fastest developing estate here in Asaba. As you can see, within how many days? Within 7 days, just 7 to 10 days, this place is massive. This place is beautiful. This place is something else. Rush now, call your clients, call your family members, even call your enemies. Tell them what is happening here at Worship Court. Thanks.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Michael Ahwetie. I'm the Managing Director of P1 Pro, and I want to encourage you to subscribe to Cedarwood Radio.
All right, a beautiful morning to you, Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to Nigeria's first real estate radio. It's a beautiful Monday morning. Can somebody make some noise? Yay! Yes, yeah. Can somebody say Yeah, welcome to a beautiful week. Welcome to another amazing, fantastic, wonderful week. Yes, of course, like I do always say, it is another opportunity to do something different. It is another opportunity to achieve greater height. It is another opportunity to do that which you were unable to do the previous week, and another opportunity to attain greater heights. Yes, my name is David, and welcome to to this week's edition of Table Talk right here on your number one, Nigeria's first real estate radio, Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. Do not forget you can be a part of this session this morning. Like, comment, and share. Yes, let everyone under the very sound of my voice right now, at the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, go. Begin to like, begin to comment, begin to share. What would you comment? Comment where you are. I want to hear from you. Let me know where you were watching me from. Let me know where you can hear me live from. If I am live, if I'm loud enough, let me know. If you can't hear me, let me know. If you can see me, let me know. If you cannot see me, let me know. Today's edition of Table Talk promises to be very wonderful. What we do right here on Table Talk every Monday morning by 10 a.m. is we look into the different stories. We look into different stories making the rounds. We carefully select a few, bring them to the fore, talk about them, and also give you the opportunity to talk about them right here on Table Talk every Monday morning by 10 a.m. Your opinion, your thoughts, your suggestion, your comments really matters a lot, and that is why we are bringing everybody to the table this morning. Yes, I am bringing everybody to the table this morning. Come around. Tell your friends to tell your friends. Tell somebody that Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio is on, and this is Table Talk. Do not forget that the Cedarwood Luxury Radio Studio, audiovisual studio, is highly equipped and readily available to give you the very best of studio experience.
Looking for a studio to run online radio shows, podcast series, record jingles? The Cedarwood Luxury Studio is highly equipped and available to give you the very best of studio experience.
Of course, when we say we are highly equipped and readily available to give you the very best of studio experience, it is not a cliche. It is not just a word of mouth. It is not paparazzi. It is reality, and it is truth. It is very, very true. Absolutely true. So if you're out there, you've been looking out for a studio where you can leverage on to run online radio programs, record jingles, record podcasts, run exclusive interviews and all that, do well to reach out to us via our phone number, which is 09133833507. Also, you can be part of today's of this morning's session. You can be part of this morning's session by contributing to any of the stories that we'll be talking about this morning. Like I made mention earlier, what we do here is every Monday morning is to talk about things happening around us. Yes, things happening around us. Yes, we talk about things happening around us. We look into different stories. We look into different happenings. We carefully select a few, the ones that are important, the ones that are, that are worth discussing. We bring them to the table. We bring them to the fore. We give you the opportunity to talk about them, even as we talk about them together. All right, quickly this morning, as it is our usual way, we bring to you 10 things you need to know this Monday morning. Yes, I'll begin the show as usual by bringing to you 10 things you need to know this Monday morning from the Daily Post. If you're ready, I am ready. Number one, President Bola Tinubu is expected to attend the second swearing-in ceremony of Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma, which is set to take place today, Monday, January 15, at the Dan Ayam Stadium in Owerri. It was gathered that President Tinubu, who will be accompanied by some officials and members of the National Assembly, is expected to commission some projects in the state. I'm supposed to be there. I'm supposed to be at the swearing in, but because of my busy schedule and some things that actually kept me back in Lagos, I was unable to attend. But I sent my delegates. I sent some delegates. I sent my PA and some other persons to represent me. Oh my God! Number two this morning, out of the 10 things I need you to know as a Nigerian that you are, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Nyesom Wike, has told his distractors that their efforts to bring him down will be unsuccessful. Let me use Wike's voice. All of you, just listen to me now. Yeah, your efforts to bring me down will be unsuccessful. No matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, it will be all successful. And emphasizing that attempts to undermine him also failed. The former governor of Rivers State conveyed this message over the weekend during a New Year visit to his loyalists and former Rivers chairman of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Bro Felix Ubwa. Number 3, quickly, Yoruba Nation agitator Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, has commended President Bola Tinubu's initial step in office, stressing that he is doing the right thing and taking the right steps. Igboho spoke during an interview with an online TV monitored in Germany over the weekend. All right, let's segue to number 4 this beautiful Monday morning. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Igbetokun, has said the police have commenced a comprehensive plan to rescue 6 young girls adopted in the Buari Area Council. Agbetokun said the force headquarters is diligently coordinating efforts to address the sad incident and prevent any further occurrence. Vice President number 5, Shetin Keshima, has left Abuja for Davos in Switzerland to represent Nigeria at this year's annual World Economic Forum, WEF. This was contained in a statement on Saturday by the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Publicity in the Office of the Vice President, Stanley Nwocha. Okay, number 6 this morning, the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Fayode Adegoke, has said that no police officer is permitted to search the phones of any Nigerian. He noted that the police force had a cyber section responsible for that, adding that if a police officer suspected anything, they would take the person to the station so the phone could be searched. You have heard though, no police officers, you have no rights. The Lagos State Commissioner of Police, for those of you in Lagos, I don't know about other states. So it is now written, it is a standing order that no police officer is permitted to search the phones of any Nigerian. Okay, I thought it's only Lagosians. Now, any what? Nigerian. So if you're out there, you find yourself in any situation where a police officer wants to search your phone, tell the person, no way. You have no rights. There is a standing order that you have no right of whatsoever to search my phone. All right, let's move on. Number 7, Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf has hailed president. This one that everybody is hailing president this morning. What's going on? Igboho has hailed. Now, Kano State Governor is not hailing. Misu, bless make a hail governor. Bless make a hail president. My beloved president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, your excellency, sir, I hail thee from the studio this morning. Baba ni Baba, awo meji fu Baba kan. Oya twale, gbe fun. Hey, Baba, I hail you. Let me join the Association of Hailers this morning. All right, moving on. Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf has hailed President Bola Tinubu and Vice Chairman Kashim Shettima for not succumbing to alleged pressure to influence the decision of the Supreme Court in the Kano governorship election. You see this Kano governorship election. When it comes to political matters in Nigeria, I cannot come and kill myself. When I was hearing all the buzz, some people saying this happened, the Supreme Court did this, the appeal court did this, the everything. I say, all of you, I cannot come and keep myself onto election matters here in Nigeria. All right. So, yes, okay. Where did I stop? Yusuf, in a statement on Sunday by the Director General, Media and Publicity, Government House, Kano, Bachor Tofa, alleged that the immediate past Kano governor, Abdullahi Ganduje, pressured Tinubu to influence the court verdicts. Number 8, this morning, the Joint Admission and Matriculations Board has said persons living with disability who wish to sit for the 2024-2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination can register at no cost. Wow. 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 Amazing. Amazing. Good one right there. Good one. Nice one. Yes. That deserves a big round of applause. Once again, let's celebrate the JAM officials, the JAM office, the Ministry of JAM, if I should put it that way, for this wonderful one this morning. The JAM registrar Ishak Oloyede disclosed this while rolling out the registration process for interested candidates across the country. Number 9 this morning, the River State Police Command says its men killed a wanted cult leader identified as Silas Oderereke and his accomplice during a shootout in Oderereke community. Ahoada West local government area of the state. The command said Oderereke, also known as General, is the leader of the Greenlanders cult group in the Ubea clan in Ahoada West. He has been on the run for the past 4 years. All right. Number 10, the 7 major oil marketers in Nigeria has registered with the Dangote Petroleum Refinery for the lifting and distribution of refined petroleum products produced by the $20 billion plant. Dealers under this age of the Major Oil Marketers Association of Nigeria confirmed on Sunday that with the registration, they would commence the distribution of fuel produced from the facility once the commercial terms are sorted. Lagos, Nigeria, those are the 10 things I need you to know this Monday morning. Let's segue to other stories that we have this beautiful Monday morning. Yes, 585 million naira fraud. Tinubu won't spare butter. It do others. Okay, let's dive deep into this headline. I'm reading from Daily Post. Okay, the presidency has reiterated that President Bola Tinubu would not spare any of his appointees indicated by the ongoing probe of the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation. Tinubu's special advisor on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, said there must be no sacred cow in the ongoing investigation. Last week, Monday, Tinubu had suspended the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Bata Edu, for allegedly ordering the payment of over 585.2 million to a private account. A leaked memo indicated that she approved the payment of 585 million into the private account of a civil servant. Ngelale, while appearing on TVC's Politics on Sunday, said the president has given full instruction to the EFCC chairman Olukayode to not only conduct a thorough investigation. The way the president would direct such an investigation is to say that nobody, no name, should be left out if they are found wanting in this situation. No sacred cows at all. Anywhere this investigation takes the EFCC and other investigation authorities, that is where the investigation must go, and the president will take action accordingly. Anywhere this investigation takes the EFCC, that is where the investigation must go, and the president will take action accordingly. Wonderful. Good one there. Please, it should not stop there. It should also happen to every other sector, to anybody and everybody found wanting. EFCC, all the OCCs that is in charge of ensuring that corruption in this nation, Nigeria, and its environs, okay, its environs like Cameroon, Ghana, okay, leave those ones. Yeah, as far as Nigeria is concerned, any corrupt leader, any corrupt politician, catch them, deal with them, ensure that they face the wrath of the law. Shehu Sani Lambas Buhari says 663,111 persons killed between 2015 to 2023. Why are you lambasting? Let us know why the lambasting is being lambasted this morning. Former federal lawmaker Shehu Sani has attacked former President Muhammadu Buhari, accusing his government of unprecedented rate of insecurity during his administration. The lawmaker stated this on his X handle on Sunday. Sani, who represented Southern Kaduna, accused northern stakeholders of keeping mute despite the high rate of killings during Buhari's government. The former senator further stated that northerners who have suddenly found their voice kept quiet between 2015 to 2023 because the former president is a northerner. The activist puts the total number of casualties within 8 years of Buhari's government at 63,111. His post reads, many of them kept quiet and condoned the bloodshed and kidnappings in the north for 8 years. My question is, why did they keep quiet? Why didn't they arise? Why didn't they arise and spoke out? Why did they keep quiet? Are you sure they kept quiet? Brother Shehu, are you sure they kept quiet? Or they were not, they didn't have the opportunity to speak? Or maybe they spoke and then there was no medium for them, for their voice to be heard. Okay, let's continue reading. They called us all sorts of names in their efforts at defending failure. They ignored the corpse of their brothers and sisters and were more interested in defending their president. They were silent when about 63,111 persons were killed. Oh, you were saying they kept quiet about everything that was happening. Oh, I thought they were quiet because okay, so they kept quiet while all these things was going on because their president, because the president was from there. Oh, okay, now I understand. You know, English is sometimes difficult. Okay, they were silent when about 63,111 persons were killed. About double that number were kidnapped, including 1,680 students. They lost their voice because the person at the helm then was their kinsman. They found their voice today because the person at the helm now is not their kinsman. Is that so? Okay. Do not forget, you can be part of this conversation. You can be part of any of the stories that we are talking about this morning. You can be part of any of the stories we are talking about this morning via the comment section and also via our WhatsApp platform, which is 09133 507 09133 You can put a call through to us via that number on WhatsApp or on normal call. You can send in a WhatsApp message. You can drop your comments, your opinion, your suggestions, your contribution to any of the stories that we are taking this morning via the comment section. I'll be glad to hear from you. I'll be glad to read your comments. All right, let's move on to the next story this morning. Joshua, BBC report lists with late church leader faked miracles. Okay, the reason why I selected this story is because I think was it last week or which day was that a report or will I use the word documentary was circulated the whole world, if I should put it that way, the whole social media, and a lot of people had a lot of things saying. All right, okay, so let's deep into this story. All right, I'm seeing something that just distracted me, and by the time I wanted to look at it, another thing appeared. Okay, all right, so a BBC Africa Eye report has insisted, that's the word, insisted, that the late Nigerian televangelist TB Joshua faked miracle within his synagogue church of all nations. BBC in the report stated that it had uncovered a web of deceptive practices allegedly employed by the late Nigerian televangelist to fabricate miracles, and listed 6 ways the late church leader allegedly faked miracles. Okay, that reminds me of the song Miracle. No data. BBC Africa reached out to Synagogue Church of All Nations with the allegations, but received no response, although the church denied previous claims against Joshua. Making unfounded allegations against Prophet TB Joshua is not a new occurrence. None of the allegations was either sustained. Sustained. The church has had insisted. But BBC Africa noted that the investigation, which drew insight from more than 25 insiders across various countries, sheds light on a series of deceptive tactics employed with SCOAN. The investigation, which was published on BBC Eye website yesterday, alleged that Joshua who passed away in 2021 at the age of 57, was a fraud. It detailed 6 ways through which TB Joshua allegedly deceived worshippers, noting that these discoveries came from those who worked with the late church leader. All right, okay, so one of the major reasons why I actually brought this story this morning is because we are in a time and season where you need to know God for yourself. You need to know the Bible. You need to know the scriptures for yourself. In as much as you go to church, in as much as whichever church you attend, in as much as you listen to messages and all that, you need to have a personal relationship. It is very important. There is a set of people in the Bible that there's a set of people that the Bible talked about that after the disciples' sermon, they will go back home and make research, make their own personal findings, and ask questions. All right. So you don't just swallow everything. You don't just accept everything. You need to have your own personal relationship with God. You need to have your own personal time, reading the Bible, because a lot of things will come out, false prophets and all that will come out, but you will be easily deceived if you have no in-depth knowledge of the Bible, no in-depth knowledge of the Word of God and all that. So irrespective of what it is, you need to know God for yourself, and also not forsaking the gathering of the brethren. Let's move on to the next story this morning. So BBC don't come out, don't talk, say, in as much as the church has not said anything, in as much as people are saying different things, it has listed 6 ways, and the late church leader faked miracles. If you want to read more on that 6 way, you can get that in the Vanguard newspaper. What is your opinion? What is your opinion? What do you have to say concerning this very story? You can put that via the comment section as we proceed this morning. Let's segue to the next story this morning. All right, focus on good governance now. IPEC tells governors. The reason why I took this story, though it's a story that came out yesterday, is because it is important that we bring our leaders, our politicians, we draw them. I don't want to use the word that is in my head, but we draw the attention to good governance. It is very, very important we draw the attention of our leaders to good governance. The national chairman of the Inter-Party Advisory Council, IPAC, Alhaji Yusuf Dabo Dan Tale, has urged all parties that emerged winners in the Friday Supreme Court rulings to now focus on good governance. The Apex Court delivered judgments on the governorship election in Kano, Plateau, Ebonyi, Zamfara, and Abia State on Friday. Dan Tale also expressed his profound appreciation to the other candidates and their parties who, despite not attaining victory, accepted the court pronouncement with maturity and grace. So, therefore, Focus on good governance. So focus on good governance. So don't focus on the money. Don't focus on things that you're not supposed to focus on. Focus on what? Good what? Governance. All right. Cost of governance cut. Tinubu go the whole hall. In sync with the present reality, President Bola Tinubu slashed the number of his entourage on foreign and domestic travels last week. In what is viewed as a much anticipated cost of governance reduction measure, this prudential drive also covers the travels of the Vice President, First Lady, and heads of ministers, departments, and agencies of government. The laudable move came in the wake of a barrage of criticisms of Nigeria's 1,411 member contingent to the COP28 climate conference in Dubai, COP. Yeah, all right. So the other caveat, public spending patterns. Okay, although the federal government admitted that it only sponsored 422 delegates, for which 2.7 billion was incurred in airfares and Estacode spending, it was a charge against public treasury that was practically indefensible. They announced 60% slash in the number of those accompanying the above categories of public officials on any given trip is welcome. For foreign travels, only 20 people will be in the president's entourage, while 5 persons each will accompany the VP, First Lady, and wife of the VP on local trips. On local trips, only 25 persons will travel with the president. The same cuts affect the domestic travels of the other officials mentioned. With the new arrangements, the massive security details from Abuja that follow the president on local travels have been curtailed as security personnel, military, police, state security service, SSS, and others in the hosting state will be saddled with the security in the main. The special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngalale, in the clarification of the decision, said those days of government wages and officials having behaving differently from what the presidency is asking Nigerians to do in tightening their belts are over. We need to see more. We need to see more of cuts. You see. We need to see more of this. Yes, we need to see more of this. What is your opinion? I would love to hear your opinion on this very matter. Let me take the next story quickly as I begin to draw the curtain this morning. Catholic bishops they cry high-level corruption in Nigeria. Yes, in those days we used to have, in the days of the Bible now, we used to have, prophets, bringing the kings, those in power, to bringing them to order, calling them to order. Yes, calling them to order. Whenever any king is misbehaving, whenever any leader is misbehaving, the prophets will go to them. The prophets will go to them and call them to order and say, "Thus said the Lord God Almighty." But these days, let's continue. All right. Catholic bishop yesterday declared the high level corruption in Nigeria and asked the government to improve the economy and address poverty to stem its tide. The bishops also noted that the mindless bloodletting and kidnapping in Imo State, which has had no peace in recent times. President of the Catholic Bishop Conference of Nigeria, CBCN, Most Reverend Clusius Iwejuru Ugoji, lamented the high level of corruption in the country while delivering a sermon yesterday at a Thanksgiving Mass held at Maria Azumta Catholic Owerri in honor of the 2024 Armed Force Remembrance Day and Armed Force Remembrance Day and Governor Hope Uzodima's re-election. Ugoji said corruption is a worrisome vice in our public life. It has gone beyond scale and measure. Corruption is a very complex reality involving moral rottenness, defilement, and loss of integrity. It spans a very wide spectrum, ranging from bribery, embezzlement, inflation of bills, abuse of office, nepotism, to the looting of public property, cultism, impersonation, false declaration, examination malpractice, alteration of date of birth, ghost worker syndrome, quackery, and manipulation. Corruption is corrosive, polluting, debasing, and infectious. Already contaminated the lives of most of our people, young and old, are deeply stepped into corruption. Corruption is one of the major reasons millions of our people have been reduced to a life of grinding poverty, undeserved misery, and waiting suffering. In the war against corruption, we should, however, not lose sight that this vice has many dimensions. Dimensions. It is in an economic problem which could be minimized. Okay, no problem. All right, fantastic. It is true. Okay, where did I stop? Sorry for the break in transmission of the transmission. In the war against corruption, we should, however, not lose sight that the vice has many dimensions. It is an economic problem which could be minimized by the improvement of the economy, which is very true. I accept. I mean, what's that? What do I wanted to say? Yes, I agree with what the bishop has said. This is because some people will take to corruption in order to support many of their descendants, among whom are those who have completed their education and could not normally cater for themselves should they have gainful employment. Okay. Please, yes, it is very important. Please, let us reduce high corruption in Nigeria. And do you think corruption in Nigeria can be reduced? And if it can be reduced, how, in your opinion, corruption can be reduced? How, in your opinion, will corruption be reduced? Okay, because of my time, I'm just going to take this story, which will be my last story. Lagos cautions prospective home buyers on fake real estate developers. So, Lagos State government has warned prospective home buyers to be aware of fake real estate developers and unscrupulous house agents in the state, citing leakage of fraud, high demand of percentage cuts linked to developers in the state. The permanent secretary of Ministry of Housing, Abdullah Hafiz Toriola, who gave the warning at the meeting in Ikeja recently, advised buyers, especially those in diaspora, to desist from transacting any business with the firm and their agent on any matter relating to Harmony Court Estate. Hey, wala. Toriola explained that the state-owned estate located along Command Road, Ikpaja, Ayobo in Ikpaja local council government It has disappeared though. Hey, where is this story? The story has disappeared away from my eyes. This thing, who asked you to refresh? Did I send you a message? All right. Hey, where did I go? The Permanent Secretary of Housing, Abdullah Fans, Toriola, who gave the warning at a meeting in Ikeja recently, advised buyers, especially those in diaspora. Okay, I've taken that part. Toriola explained that the state-owned. Okay, I've taken that part. He declared the activities of the firm, which has Ngozi Elizabeth Ola David, popularly known as Ngozi Elizabeth Few Ebosie, as managing director, stressing that the developer is not an agent or partner of the state government. Ngozi Elizabeth has not been appointed to deal on behalf of the state government in respect to any 3-bedroom apartment at Harmony Estate. Any claim by anyone that he or she is an appointed agent by the ministry is false and should be disregarded, Toriola advised. Please, and please. I decided to take this, Table Talk covers, different stories, including real estate stories. Please be very, very conscious. Prospective home buyers, prospective land buyers, those of you that want to, patronize the real estate industry, it is very, very key. It is very, very important that you do your due diligence. It is very, very key you make research. Like I made mention on one of the shows last week, that it is not just enough for you to make your research, make your findings about any real estate company that you want to patronize. You need to also take out your time to check the track record of success. Look out for track record of success. Look out for track record of success and non-successful transactions of this real estate. Make your findings, ask questions, do your due diligence, and also look out for track records of this company that you want to work with, that you want to patronize, that you want to buy any home or land from. Getting the track record of these real estate companies is also very important. All right, it is very, very key. You have full knowledge of the real estate company you want to work with or patronize. On this note, I'll draw the curtain here. Thank you to every one of you on YouTube and on Facebook that has been a part of this session. Thank you very much. God bless you. See you again by 1 p.m. Yes, 1 p.m. we'll be having the real estate market trend.
I signed the papers for a lifelong lease. I rent the earth where I stand and the air I breathe. Then you forget that deal you made with God, while busy finding yourself being young, being dumb, and in love.
NinjaPhoenix.com.
It's all too easy, and you're easily bored. Never once has it crossed
This
your
is
mind.
Worship Court by Cedarwood. Wow.
And there's a third person walking behind us, a tap on the back and a stare to remind us life is a blink of an eye till you are no more. So I'm sitting back and I watch us fall.
Yeah. I'm here live at Worship Court by Cedarwood. As you can see, this our sports court is 90% ready. So let me show you something. Look at how beautiful this place is. Look at how beautiful inside is. This sports court is awesome. This sports court is massive.
Yeah, what are you still waiting for? To talk about the worship court, the golf court, the tennis court, the volleyball court. In this court, it's amazing. You can see the beautiful beautification going on in this place. I tell you, need not to wait. If you wait, if you snooze, you lose. At this time, come do that thing which we used to do. Like we used to give it to you, back to back.
Hello guys, as you can see, this perimeter fencing, The painting is almost done. It's 90% completed. As you can see, look at how beautiful this place is. Why are you not here right now at Worship Court by Cedarwood? Call your clients, call your friends, call your family members, tell them the development going on here at Worship Court by Cedarwood. This is the fastest developing estate here in Asaba. As you can see, within how many days? Within 7 days, just 7 to 10 days, this place is massive. This place is beautiful. This place is something else. Rush now, call your clients, call your family members, even call your enemies. Tell them what is happening here at Worship Court. Thanks.